that I'm accustomed to that name. He was fun. A veteran right here, Doucette. Okay. And this is about where I was when I headed up the hill. So I'm going to head back up to my car. And as you can see, my car is right there. My baby. All right. So I'm going to head back up and I'll see you in a few. Hang on. Here's a veteran I wanted to point out. Sergeant James J. Handy, 99th Army Air Corps, 1920 to 1943. Makes me wonder how he died. 22, 23 years old. Wow, so young. So young. It's, that's the prime of life, isn't it? Wow, it just is. Oh, here's a tombstone that has gone face first. Let's see if we can see how it was connected. Ooh, in perpetual care. Yeah. I don't see a way. I'm wondering if we're attached. If we're attached here, and this is the base of that. Oh, I see putty. See the putty right there? Let's see if I can get a close up for you. Yeah, I think you can see it right there on the edge. Yeah, I do not recommend putty. The rods are bad enough, so I don't recommend putty at all. All right, let me pause it again. Back to my car, drive elsewhere. Hang on. All right, look at this bench here. Definitely very worn, and I can see from looking at the dirt down there that people have sat there, worn it down to the dirt. And another frost tube or two, that's going to fall down the hill. So it's going to roll, boom, 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 down. And that'll be a shame. Before I move my car, let's just walk over to the mausoleum. It's a fairly nice day for a walk. Good thing since I'm strolling through a cemetery. But dated 1909. So in Burlington, 1909 marked the tercentenary, the 300th anniversary of Samuel de Champlain's quote-unquote discovery of Lake Champlain, since the Native Americans knew all about it before he did. Wow. We have no name on this at all. But we do have these chains here. Huh. I wonder about that. Well, since I'm here, I may as well see what's under this here. A master lock. I imagine this is to protect it from the weather so it doesn't rust. Yep. Can't see anything in there. But I wonder what the chains were for. Pretty interesting. But no name. I don't understand why someone wouldn't have their name on it. I'm all about my name being on stuff, so I find that interesting. I see maybe ivy. See all the vines? Although ivy, well, it's back here too. I'm guessing that's ivy. Anybody know? You want to tell me in the comments below? Or maybe on Facebook? All right. I'll be right back. Hang on. Alrighty, I'm back. I'm at the very top now. I mean, you can see I'm at the very top. And I'm going to stay on this side of it. There are some, a group of young men up here. High schoolers, maybe? Same group I saw earlier. And they're having a chat. I don't want to disturb them. But anyway, this is lovely though. I mean, I have no idea. What is this? Our Lady of Fatima. Cease offending God. Makes you wonder why that would be here. Interesting. Get a close-up of her face. Beautiful, no? It's quite lovely. The newest headstone I saw was had a death date of 1996. Oh, no, here we go, 2014. So she lived to see, from 1911 to 2014, she was 102 or 102 or 103 years old. Rock on. Mrs. Walbridge. Mrs. McPherson. And it's just so interesting that these stones are facing the headstones as opposed to out, so people can actually read them. Maybe that's not unusual to you, but from what I've seen in different cemeteries, they face me as opposed to inward. This is interesting, the way this is in cursive. The thing with cursive, since it's not taught in school anymore, youth will not know what this says, and not too much longer. Okay, some lovely stones up here, but this is definitely a newer area. I mean, we have 2014 here, in 1973 for Wilfred F., who went by Tiff. You ever wonder where people's nicknames come from? I do. But I don't know where that came from. I'd have to try to look it up, and McPherson is a really common name. So I do have their names, their full names in there, at least the years of their birth, if not the actual dates. In case you're wondering, I'm not a genealogist at all. After my mother died in 2016, I started doing a family tree. So that's what I'm thinking about. And then over here, I noticed this one was also in cursive. Not sure the name. Theron? Taryn? You can tell me if you know. Charles P. and Ellen D. He died in 2000, and she in 93. So, where was Heron? Interesting. But again, no idea. This man was a veteran, Charles P. Caron, Sr., First Sergeant, U.S. Army, World War II. Let me see. April 2, 1922 to May 2, 2000. So he was 78 when he died. That's a nice big headstone. Easy to read from wherever. Let's see. What else can I mean, look at the view. Look at the view from here. Holy cow. Now that is beautiful. Let me pan in for you so you can get a better idea. Wow. Downtown Montpelier. And then I don't know what that building is up on the, let's see if I can see it. Is it up here somewhere? I don't know what that is. Is it a hospital? No clue. But it's a great view nonetheless. And let's take a little bit more of a walk because I'm here. And it's unlikely I'll ever come back to this cemetery to do any more follow-up to it. I am happy to say, though, that I found lots of brush cut down. Makes me happy. It makes me very happy to see that. Because it tells me that someone is actually caring for this cemetery. Ooh, daughter Marion died at the age of 2-ish. I'm sorry. Sorry they had to bury their daughter. Lots of critters here. Let's say, lots and lots of critters. Seeing all sorts of interesting insects, big things. So I'm thinking, what is that? But I don't know. No idea. Another one. Now, what is that, 2015? Well, let's walk up and see. Oh, 2018. And we can see Blessed Brother and Uncle, Robert W. Bewley. And we can see that people have been leaving things at the grave here, flowers and ribbons and lovely things like that. Those boys have taken off. Tell you a funny story. I was sitting in my car in the shade when I was parked down below. And when I was sitting there, I heard these voices. I am in a graveyard, you know. And no one else was here that I knew about anyway. So I was thinking, holy cow. And then I heard like the rustling of like movement. I thought, this is not, you know, I believe in ghosts and the like, so I was not thrilled by all that noise. And then when I saw the boys running along the top here, I thought, oh, geez, what a maroon, to quote Bugs Bunny. Oh, here we go. Here's a pile of this stuff right here, the brush cut down. Not too long ago, because those leaves are still green. But I'm glad to see that they're taking this stuff down, because things like that, brush, and there's another pile down there, brush will easily topple a headstone. It gets underneath, the roots get underneath and wreak havoc, as you can imagine. And I see a church spire down there. Amazing. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming with me today on this stroll of the St. Francis Cemetery in Montpelier, Vermont. And thank you to the person who suggested it. I know there are at least 2 more of these secular type of cemeteries, and I'd likely come down and visit them as well. There's Elm Cemetery, and there's another one, I can't recall the name of it, but it's a nice drive. Get off at exit 9 and then take Route 2 in, and it's quite nice. Alright, now if you're enjoying my videos, I would suggest that you may consider subscribing to my channel. I've gained two today, maybe 3. Yay! Thank you for subscribing to my channel. I'm also on Instagram and Facebook, Traveling for History on both of those sites, and that's where Instagram is where I post my photographs. It populates on Facebook, and I also post on Twitter, and it posts to Twitter as well. It gives you a link to my Instagram page. My Twitter handle, I'm showing my age, is an at Traveling for History, Traveling for HI, and then there's a numeral 1, the number 1. So you can find me that way too. So tweet at me. Follow me on Instagram. I guess you follow me on Twitter too, right? I'm new to Twitter. And follow me on Facebook. I respond to all comments. Really like that. Really love having conversations in the comment section. And certainly on YouTube, Traveling for History. I see more veterans over there. But the ground just undulates. It's so dangerous. I use a cane. And I'm just afraid of falling and hurting myself up here. So, time to head home. It's been a real pleasure showing you around up here. So, until we meet again, you have a great day. Bye.